And welcome back to another episode of Goblin-Sighting D&D. I'm your DM. These are my adventurers. When last we left, our heroes had successfully rescued the Bard Tarbin Tool from the Death Knight Dreadnought Emberlost, causing the Dreadnought, to shunt off the shore and begin rowing away for Anaria. As you head back to done anything with these guys yet. Oops. Shoot, hang fire. Yeah, as you guys are proceeding back to Leilon, you are coming back. So what do you guys want to do?
We are what?
Coming back. So what do you guys want to do? Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I forgot to get these guys dealt with.
That's okay. I'm looking to see what date we are. We're
Ches.
that's the word. So, before we went to go fight, it was 17 Ches.
Okay. So
With
it'll
our
be,
travel and our fighting and our return.
we'll say it took about 2 days. So it's the 20th of Ches now.
Okay.
And that means that Puck has reset.
Puck?
Puck Charybdis's potions.
Ah, excellent, excellent. Puck is the guy in the marketplace.
He's the half-elf running the
Oh,
Timor Shrine.
he has replenished his stock?
Yes, it refreshes every 10 day. Have you seen my marker anywhere?
What color is it? Right
Oh,
here?
here it is.
What's this? Okay, there's one here.
Yeah, that one's yours.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh, no, plus con.
Huh?
Oh, I'm leveling these guys up because I forgot to last week.
Mm.
Ooh!
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a
Elizabeth's
nice.
at 93 HP now.
Who?
Elizabeth.
This is a very nice number.
Victor is at... Hmm. 124.
Nice numbers. I think I have XP envy.
Huh?
I think I have XP envy.
I think you mean HP envy.
Yes, HP. Yes, I do. Sorry.
Envy.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Well, they're fighters. They have +4 Constitution
Wow.
now. Since they're fighters, they ability score increase a lot faster than you guys.
Yeah. Wow.
So
I mean, I'm not complaining. I've got a lot of cool stuff. That is phenomenal to me.
Do I want to be able to
I need a piece of paper.
survive more, or would I rather be able to blast people out of existence with a fireball?
I'm gonna recommend.
Blasting people out of existence?
Survival
Yeah.
sounds good.
That's what I was saying. I mean, I'm not too upset. I would love to have more than 59 hit points.
Well, that's pretty good though. I mean, where did you come from? 6 or 11 or something like that? It was not high.
I started with something that has been completely erased off before.
Oh yeah.
So as you peruse, what would you like to do?
But at one point I was 14, I think.
Not high.
Not high.
I mean, we were at that point in time sturge bait, so that was a dangerous enemy for us.
What was your lowest?
I think I started at 11, but it's been a long time, and I don't have any of that written down anymore. Visibly, it's all under the erasure.
call this the DM's scramble. That ends at 68. Hit points.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's not that much more than me. He's only 9 above me.
He's a halfling.
So,
And a rogue. You only roll a d8. He's only got +1 con. I think I've dealt with everything. Roll fast here. Go check on something. Spirit, what is this? Ooh. Oh! Okay. That's nice.
oh, I stand corrected. I do have some
At
fit
10th level, she gains Tireless Spirit, which means that if she starts an initiative roll with no fighting spirit points, she automatically gains 1.
Ooh, cool.
So she can just start burning fighting spirit points, knowing that if she goes into the next fight, she'll have at least 1.
Wow.
And they both have Indomitable, which is... reroll a saving throw that I fail.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah. Okay. Rogue, really fast checkup on the rogue. Sorry. Ability score improvement. Ooh, ability score improvement. I'll check
Cool.
something fast. See what my fighters get. Is it your roof? That's a fight. Martial art type. Ho ho! My superiority dice are now d10s.
Your what dice?
Superiority dice.
I don't have those.
You're not a battle master fighter. Okay.
Just
And
so
I
you
get-
know, I just found all my 5th and 6th and 7th and so forth level spells that I can
Okay.
choose from next time.
Okay. If you want to take a quick look at those ones,
I'll
mention
look through
this.
the 5th ones, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Then I'll take Distracting Strike and Precision Attack. I get 2 more maneuvers at this level.
Ooh.
Oh crap, for the rogue. I was in there for the rogue and I'm like, oh wait, my fighters. Okay.
A squirrel. My tears.
Temple. 1 ability scored by 2 or 2 ability scores by 1. Let's check you out, Finnev. What can I improve on you? Huh? Finno boy, what do I want to give you? Where's she from? Where's she? Constitution or charisma?
I think he looked at you to see what your opinion is.
Honestly, I'm looking for anyone's opinion whether you guys think I should take charisma or constitution.
What does he feel more?
He's got +3 charisma or +1 constitution.
I was going to say, my impression is he fails Constitution saves more.
So we'll just bump you up by 2. And your constitution to 14. Which is... +2. Okay, so we're done. So, Leilon is yours. Where would you like to go?
Oh, I'm all for going to see what new potions there are.
Alright, so over to the Tenmore Shrine,
Yes.
where Puck Charybdis is waiting.
What are your plans for tomorrow?
None of your business. Okay, so Puck has 3 potions of healing. If you want, I can write that down over here.
I'm just writing here, just jot it down.
I'll write it down just so that I remember.
Okay.
Because that way I can remember. Okay, 3 potions of climbing. One potion of growth.
Really?
We didn't use the last one we picked up.
What does potion of growth do now
Yeah.
tonight?
It casts enlarge on a creature.
Oh, so we can go to a dragon if it's not enough of a challenge. We can make it bigger.
Sure.
More along the lines we could do that with something.
You could make Finn like a medium-sized creature.
Exactly.
6 foot 12 Finn, or like a 10 or 12 foot tall Victor or
Victor
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, yeah. Does that increase any of their skills or their... Yeah.
Strength scores, if I remember correctly. Let me double
Okay.
check. Potion of growth gives you enlarge. The target size doubles in all dimensions, weighs multiplied by 8. Until the spell ends, the target has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapons grow to match its new size. While these weapons are enlarged, the target's attacks with them deal 1d4 extra damage.
Ooh, okay.
He's got one of those.
SDV.
4 potions of water breathing.
We've got 3 of those. We've got 3 potions of growth still.
We've already got?
We have 3 potions of growth and 3 potions of water breathing.
Like I said, we didn't use the last ones.
Right. Didn't even remember them. I gotta remember
Yeah,
how to remember them.
I didn't remember we had them.
And 4 potions of heroism.
We have... Roger got
What
that
does
one.
heroism do?
Well, for 1 hour after drinking it, you gain 10 temporary hit points for the last 1 hour. For the same duration, you are under the effect of the Bless spell, no concentration required. Meaning you get 1d4 added to all attacks and saving throws.
And that's 5,000 gold points?
Yeah.
You have one. Just so that you know.
I do?
Yes, you do.
Hmm.
And that's what he has today?
For the next 10 days.
You know, I don't know. For me personally, since it was such a great shopping trip the last time, and we completely forgot that we had them. We haven't spent any of the things that we got before, so.
Finnan's gonna buy the potion of growth. Because why the heck not?
Sounds good.
Our Napoleon.
Yes. Only he's much.
And he's gonna buy the potions of climbing.
Okay. Much more likable. You got 2 potions of healing last time, Roger.
And the way you say him? occurs to me that as we go up in levels, that our dastardly DM will also be making more opportunities for us to need healing potions.
This is quite true. Do you have your 3x5 box in there? Oh, sorry. Do you want a card to write down what you already own or not?
I've got them written down someplace.
So sorry, did it hit you?
That's 150, 300 gold.
Potent cantrip. Saving throw success is half as effective.
Meaning that the creature takes half the damage of the cantrip. For example, with I don't know if any of the cantrips that you currently use take saving throws. I think most of them are attack. But if you were using, I want to say, acid splash or poison spray, then those would be saving throw driven cantrips. So the target would still take damage from them. The big one for you right now is empowered evocation, which means you can add +4 to 1 damage roll of any evocation spell you cast. Meaning
That's once, right?
Meaning, for example, with Magic Missile or Fireball, it happens. With, for all of the affected parties. For Flaming Sphere, for example, it happens on the first time only. But you can keep doing it every time you cast a spell. Anytime you cast an evocation spell, you can use Empowered Evocation for the first time the spell deals damage. So for ongoing concentration spells, it only happens the first time, but most of your spells are one and done, so it doesn't matter. It just matters the first time you cast something like
But
Flaming
if
Sphere.
I were to go into a room where I'm trying to wipe a bunch of people out with the fireball, then no one could get a saving throw on me.
No. You
Oh.
get a saving throw. You just add +4 to whatever damage is dealt.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
Potent cantrip would be if you were using a
Your daughter Jessie loves
would be if you were using like poison spray or acid splash that is a saving throw based attack cantrip. Empowered evocation deals extra damage the first time you use it. So there are other places you can go. Obviously, there is the House of Thalavar.
Ah, yes.
For which?
There is the House of Thalavar. There is Aubrey's Peculiarities Shop.
Yes.
There is Settler Camp. There's Torber's Post. There's the Town Square. There's the Umberhold Shell Inn if you're staying the night or just looking for lunch. And then, of course, there is the Quest Board.
And the Souk Bazaar, did you
We,
mention that already?
The market, the Town Square.
Marcos, okay, yeah.
Nobody in this place can give us information about the bottle of red liquid.
Let me double check to see what Elbro has.
Because
Is
we
he will
got
cast
that.
Legend Lore?
You cast
spell?
Legend Lore, yes. But I don't remember if he has the Identify spell. I think you have the Identify spell now. Nope. Okay. But Rangir has the Identify spell now, so he can cast Identify on the.
Oh, that would be good.
We're carrying this thing around, and we've also got a bone.
Yep. A bone. Does it have a number next to it?
76.
Okay. That tells me the number. Okay. Oh, yes, a bone. 70, yes. Bone?
Something.
It was a bone blade that was stuck in somebody's chest that you pulled out. Is that the one?
No.
No.
It said 76.
76.
That'll be a rune.
Oh, okay. Somehow I got a 0. Yeah. Okay, so a rune that we don't know what it is either.
Okay, it's a bone rune, so you're not
okay.
wrong. It's a bone rune, and then you got the book. Do you have a number next to that by any chance?
I'm not finding my list of
That's
stuff.
fine. I know it's in here. I can find it with a little bit of searching.
I may still come up to it.
And then we've got your sword.
Bottle of reddish liquid of 34. A claymore.
Yeah, the claymore. That number is next to that.
There is no number next to that.
Oh, okay.
Very polished magic
You,
sword.
you don't always tell us that.
Yeah, I need to start remembering to do that.
Um,
Let me find this real fast.
I have to think about the artifact.
I found the. Can you write 28 next to the tome? And then 34 next to your bottle of red liquid.
Yeah, I already had that.
Excellent. And then real fast.
Hmm.
63 next to the sword.
And then I have down here a wand, cure light wounds with an 85 next to it.
Okay. And then you should also have another wand on there.
Did we pick it up or did we leave it behind?
We took the wand of Great Axe with us.
I'm going to call you Wanda.
Okay.
So I can look at
Let me
and
check
find out
the
what the
identify
battle.
spell
Huh?
and see how many things you can identify at one go with the spell.
And I can use a spell and then we'll rest.
We also have an artifact to find. There was an artifact that we have to find.
So the identify spell can be cast ritually, meaning it takes 11 minutes and doesn't use a spell slot. And one object. Okay.
Well, I'm kind of curious about this Battle of Red Liquid
Okay. And that was
34.
4. Okay. It is called Devil's Wine. If a humanoid creature drinks a bottle of this reddish liquid, it will think that it is the best wine it ever drank. You can scatter the empty bottle somewhere afterward, and the drinker will appear right there in a twirl of smoke and ash. They will obey every command you give in the next minute by using a bonus action. Yeah.
So essentially, if I can get somebody to drink it, then I can carry the bottle for how long?
There is no specified time limit.
So, like, I'm going someplace and it just so happens that that person is likely to... I can bring them to help us at that point
They
in
will
time?
obey your every command for the next minute.
It's a long time. Huh. Well, we've got it.
Yeah.
The getting someone to drink it is the big thing.
Well, they'll think it's the best wine they've ever tasted.
I was gonna say if we're sitting around someplace and you pull it out and you say
Victor just looks at you like, you dare. I freaking dare you.
No, this would be
someone
somebody that,
else.
Yeah.
I was just thinking in terms of I don't know if this is something possible, but you know someone is likely to be an enemy, only they're really powerful, and you're able to engage them into some way and get them to drink, then they're kind of put away until you need them.
Or
But
if you
then-
just face them, they will disappear from in front of you and then appear next to you in a swirl of smoke and ash. And for the next 10 rounds, they're yours.
Right.
And there's no limits on this particular thing, such as you can, like with things like Charm Person or Command, you can't order them to like hurt themselves.
Right.
There's no limits on this one.
Oh, really? You could order it to kill itself?
You can order it to try.
Oh, yeah, you can't order it to succeed.
I mean, you could order it to kill itself, and it would start attacking itself, and it would potentially succeed in killing itself.
Oh, that's dark.
You could also
Not called
use it
Devil
to,
Wine for nothing.
Yeah.
so
Does it do something to the bearer who is holding it? I mean, some of these things, do enslave the bearer as well. So it's not a ring.
So it would be something where if you did that to somebody that was evil, you could use them as shock troops.
100%.
Does it work on a dragon?
If you can get it to drink.
How are you going to get a dragon to drink it?
Put it in the bowl.
Put a gem at the bottom of the bowl.
So there's a couple of other things if you guys want to spend the next hour or so, or slightly less, but 11 minutes per time per
Sure.
casting
Sure.
to ritually recast, identify a couple of times.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
going to do it on rune, the
Rune?
rune bone.
Okay, what is that?
76
76.
trombones.
Rune
76 rune bones.
So this is, so you cast a spell, and 11 minutes later you receive the information in your mind. It is a rune of demonic possession. Crafted from the bone of a living devil, it reacts to the command word awaken and sleep. As an action, you can place a rune on a non-magical, non-living object of size large or smaller, and speak the awakened command word to animate that object as a construct, with the soul of a devil or a demon. In this case, it's a devil. While awake, the rune is fused with the objects. As a bonus action on each turn, you can command one or more awakened objects within 60 feet of you to do something that they are capable of. On a successful wisdom saving throw, the objects obey, or else they do as they wish. If your bonus command is sleep, no saving throw is necessary, and the object will turn back into a mere object and the rune. So you can, for example, put the rune on a table. I'm going to pull out the Dungeon Master's Guide real fast to see what kind of stuff you can get your hands on. Oh, la 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 la.
That's an interesting question.
What is it?
Well, when you're done reading, I've got a question about something.
There's something different. It says I got the stats here. I'm like, oh yeah, where? Oh, there are my stuff. Okay, so
My question is, what would happen if you put it on a weapon? Put the rune
then
on a
you
weapon.
would have an animated weapon.
So if you put it on the animated mirror sword,
Well, that's dark.
What
Well,
would
you
it-
don't know what the mirror sword does just yet.
well, except that we know that we switched
But
places.
you did.
Yes, because we did that
This
with
one?
Katya. Oh, God, we don't know about that. Shoot.
Children
We
of
don't know
Neverwinter.
that.
But
Okay,
11
sorry,
minutes
I
to
forgot about
identify.
that. I'm sorry, I forgot
You're
about
good,
that.
You're
Yeah.
good. So, which number do you have next to that?
Do we have the
63.
sword now?
Yeah.
63 gives you Emily's Mirror Blade, the daughter of an archdemon
Gearing for the holidays.
found unfair that the strongest creature often won a fight, so she cursed a +2 claymore that on a hit, the attacker and his victim would switch their bodies.
But if there's nothing there to switch with.
There's the soul of a demon. So you put a soul of a, no, a devil, excuse me, of a, 1 second, while I find the devil that you're dealing with here. Oh, that would be something else. Da, 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 da. Yeah, you would put the, you would suddenly have, the whatever in the sword, and the soul of an Arrhenius in,
It's an Aryan, yes.
an Arrhenius, from the Book of Vile Darkness. They live by the sword and kill by the sword. Their beauty is nothing compared to their wrath. They are, if I can find it here, most beautiful and striking of all lesser and greater devils, the Arrhenius are fierce and disciplined warriors. Swooping down from the skies, they bring swift death to creatures that have wronged their masters or defied the edicts of Asmodeus, king of hell. The Arrhenius appear as male or female humanoids with statuesque builds and large feathery wings. Most wear stylized armor and horned helms and carry exquisite swords and bows. Legends tell that the first Arrhenius were angels that fell from the upper planes because of temptation or misdeed. Yeah. So there's the soul of an Arrhenius in the rune. It was carved from the bones of an Arrhenius, and imbued with its soul. So if you imbued the mirror blade with the soul, it would become an animated +2 claymore with the soul of an Arrhenius, that when it struck, it would switch, so suddenly the sword would have the soul of whatever it was you were dealing with, and the Arrhenius would possess whatever you struck.
Probably not what we want. Is it
Results with regards to the runic possession would be tricky. Nobody's ever done that, so it's not clear whether the Arrhenius would be released from its bondage of the rune,
Oh, okay.
having been transferred into a living creature.
Okay.
I'm kind of.
It's
this
likely
is
the
me.
mirror blade would simply imbue the whatever it was that you hit, and the rune would be destroyed.
Ooh, that's not what we want.
I don't like messing with things that bring devils to our.
So that's the answer to your question.
That's the answer. It just occurred to me,
yeah.
so I thought I would ask.
So, anything else you guys want to identify before we move on?
I don't think
I
we
have
have
much
anything.
else.
We have, would identify, only after we find the artifact would we be able to identify them. We don't have to,
Probably.
I'm not going to find
You
out
need
where it is.
locate object to
Locate
find it.
object, which I do not have prepared, but I do have.
You'd also have to know what you were looking for.
Yeah. That's it. I don't have a clue what we're looking for.
So what are we
But
going to
somebody
do with
might
the
know.
bone since we don't want to use it?
we're not saying we don't want to use it.
We don't want to give it to a
We don't
blade.
want to. We don't want to put it on the mirror blade
Right.
specifically.
So we could put it on a regular sword,
Mhm.
and it could turn your enemy into a sword. I mean, sort of.
No, you would. If you put the rune on an earring on a sword, it would become an animated sword, and it would just attack as a
Well,
sword.
that's just like the mirror blade, right? It would just attack,
If-
attack until
Well,
it
it would
stopped.
do. It would either make the wisdom saving throw for your command, and if it succeeded, failed, whatever. If it, is it 4? No. Hold on. Whatever it was. It would make the wisdom saving throw, and if you managed to contain it with your will, then it would do what you commanded. If not, it would do what it wanted to do.
Okay.
So,
So in attempting to use it, we could end up creating a foe.
Potentially. The chance does exist, and Arrhenius are among the more powerful of the devils.
This isn't how she got Trinket, is it?
Oh, heck no, she's a Beastmaster Ranger.
Oh, she's a Beastmaster, that's right. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't think we have anything else that we need to...
Alright.
I'm looking for my...
So,
list.
do you want to head over to Aubrey's, Jack's,
Yeah.
the bazaar? Where do you want to go?
Well, I mean, is the bazaar on the way? I always look going to the bazaar.
Sure. Yeah, we can make that one. Take a little detour
Yeah.
over to the bazaar. Yeah. So there's the usual herb shop, a little apothecary sort of thing, like a kind of a booth that's been set up on one side of the square. And then you see a wagon has rolled into town, and it is a Sam's spell shell.
Ooh.
And in the smaller letters, seller of satisfactory spells
Oh, very
and
nice.
scrolls.
Wow.
So they've got spell scrolls for sale.
Yeah.
So we should probably look and see what's available.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much.
I said, stop snapping. Sam's spell shows seller of satisfactory spells and swords. Scrolls, sorry. Spells and scrolls is slightly reminiscent of the Tongue Twister from Studio C where they did
Sam Sloan.
Sam Sloan.
So he has. So he's got 11 cantrip scrolls
Ooh.
available.
Ooh.
17 first level spell scrolls. 14 second level. I have to write this down. I'm very on the fly as a DM. Sorry, it was 11 cantrips, 17 first, 14 second, 3 third, that's it.
Okay. Do we want to look through what he's got? I'm kind of curious about the cantrips.
Okay.
Are they the same price regardless, or do they have varying prices?
They're the same price regardless.
So a cantrip is
Just
how
a
much?
second.
A cantrip is 50 gold pieces. First is 100, second is 200, third is 1,000.
Oh, spells.
Regardless
slots.
of what kind of spell
Spell
it
slots.
is,
Right.
it's
right.
the same price.
I was
for
thinking
each
cantrips.
kind of spell.
First slot 100, then what?
Second is 200, and third is 1,000.
Okay.
My stock is running a little bit low today, but when I return, I hope to have a few higher level spells.
Really?
Yes.
Well, could you let me know what your cantrips are today?
Yes, my cantrips for you, good cleric. Spare the dying.
What?
Spare the dying. Resistance. Guidance. Are my cleric spells available?
How about your wizard spells?
Wizard cleric, wizard cantrips available are Acid Splash. See,
Gear up for the holidays,
Shut up.
Vicar.
How many cleric spells
What
did I
does
say?
acid splash
You
do?
said there were 11.
No, how many cleric spell cantrips did I say? 4?
Well,
No.
How many cleric cantrips did I say?
Oh, you gave me 3.
3? Okay. So I got Acid Splash, Blade Ward, Chill Touch, True Strike, Poison.
What's that?
It's concentration up to 1 round. You gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided that the spell has not ended.
So if I'm going to go in and fight with a bludgeoning weapon rather than a spell, or as if I use a spell that doesn't get rid of that one.
Or if you use a spell, it takes a round to cast.
Mm-hmm.
It's a concentration spell up to a round. And if you haven't lost concentration on that spell by the start of your next turn, if you use an attack spell or attack weapon, you have advantage.
Can I cast that on someone else?
Yes. That's what I'm saying. You cast it, and then you have advantage.
Oh, okay. The person that
If
I cast
I'm casting True Strike on you, I have concentration on you for a round. Next round, I can attack you at advantage.
Yeah, I was wondering if I was able to,
No.
for instance, give Victor
Touch.
advantage.
Poison Spray. True Strike. Minor Illusion. And Dancing Lights.
And dancing lights.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be useful for New Year's celebration.
While he's pondering, I have a question about Cantrip of Resistance.
Yes. Cantrip of Resistance. Gives you, once before a minute ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of his choice. The spell then ends.
That's your target, right?
So if I cast Resistance on you before a minute is up, you can one time add a d4 to your saving throw. It's like a one shot of bless.
So if we, and we so rarely do more than 10 rounds, so if I cast that early on, chances are good so whoever I give it to would have the possibility of using it. Okay,
It's a concentration spell, so
so I can't use it and Spiritual Weapon at the same
spiritual
time.
weapon is not a concentration spell.
Oh, which one is my concentration?
You don't have a lot.
Okay, I could poke through and see, but it is a concentration
And
spell.
these are scrolls, so
Right.
you can use them without burning a spell slot.
Right, that's what I was thinking. So I'm going to take, if I might, good sir, your Cantrip of Resistance. It seems eminently useful to me.
All right.
And here's your 50 gold.
Thank you.
Let me mark that down.
A pleasure doing business with you.
As always, a pleasure to see you as well. Even though at every turn my purse is a bit lighter, it is a good thing.
What were we buying again?
Acid Splash, Blade Ward, Chill Touch, Dancing Lights, Minor Illusion, Poison Spray, True Strike, and Message.
True Strike sounds interesting too.
Mhm. True Strike sounds interesting.
Message is you point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. Up to 120 feet.
What'd you say?
Sucker. That probably would not be worth much.
I mean, I could say you could roll for an ability check to cast Power Word Kill through Message. It would give you 120 feet of assassination. It would be a potent assassination combo if you were to go that route. It'd be a pretty steep DC to cast a cantrip and a 9th level spell at the same time. But
At some point, if you have the thing already, it might be kind of interesting at some point.
yeah, it could be interesting.
They'd never see it coming.
Nope.
especially from
120 feet away.
and a wizard who doesn't have
Or
assassination, generally speaking.
yeah, it's my inability, my complete wimpiness that means that they banish me first.
No, yeah, exactly. No, but to assassinate. The assassination piece. They know
Once
what
you're
what
high
you're
enough
coming.
level and you picked up power word kill,
Yes. They're not.
But
They're
I
going to be
can
banishing you before the engagement ever begins.
well, hopefully he's done something about his charisma by then. I don't know that he has. Honestly, the way that wizards level up, I don't know if he has enough ASI to do that. But eight, two,
Let's
three, four,
splash acid.
or acid splash.
Yeah.
Acid splash is you hurl a bubble of acid. Choose one or two creatures you can see within range. If you choose two, they must be within 5 feet of each other. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage. Or for you, 2d6 acid damage. Because you're 10th level. And then with Potent Cantrip, that would be sometime that Potent Cantrip would actually work. Because you would have... when a creature succeeds on a saving throw against your cantrip, the creature takes only half the cantrip's damage. So, if they succeeded against Acid Splash, then with Potent Cantrip they would take half damage. And it's 50 gold pieces per
The
cantrip
whisper
scroll.
thing.
Message? Alright, that's 50 gold pieces.
This is going to be fun. So
And you took resistance, right?
I did.
Let's choose cantrips now.
I'm broke.
How are you?
Down to 1,800 gold. Oh,
We
when do
get
you
paid in a couple of
next?
days.
Huh?
We're paid in about 10 days.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think from the bazaar we're good.
All right.
I appreciate
So
seeing
the
you today.
bazaar.
and moving
Why did I write down Alter Self and Tiny Hut? Are those things I bought before?
I mean, you have Leilon's tiny hut.
Okay.
I
So
don't know why you have
Alter
Alter
Self.
Self down.
Okay.
You can
So-
take it if you want. I don't care.
But I can't use it this time.
No.
What does Alter Self do? Never mind.
Alter Self.
I think I
One
had
action
it.
concentration to an hour. You assume a different form. You choose one of the options, the effects of which last for the duration of the spell. When the spell lasts, you can end one option as an action to gain the benefits of a different one. Aquatic adaptation. You adapt your body to an aquatic environment, sprouting gills and growing webbing between your fingers. You can breathe underwater and gain a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. Change appearance. You can transform your appearance. You decide what you want, including your height, weight, facial features, sound of your voice, hair length, coloration, and distinguishing characteristics, if any. You can make yourself appear as a member of another race, though none of your statistics change. You also can't appear as a creature of a different size than you, and your basic shape stays the same. If you're bipedal, you can't use the spell to move quadrupedal, for instance. At any time for the duration of the spell, you can use your action to change your appearance in this way again, up to an hour. Natural weapons. You grow claws, fangs, spines, horns, or a different natural weapon of your choice. Your unarmed strikes deal 1d6 bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage as appropriate to the natural weapon you choose, and you are proficient with your strikes. Finally, the natural weapon is magic, and you have a +1 bonus to the attacking damage rolls you make using it. So that's a second level transmutation. Casting time 1 action. Concentration up to an hour.
I just wrote down a second after it.
Yeah.
I think I know it, but I'm not using it this time. And I wrote all these things down because I couldn't see. I wrote it down when I got, what's protection?
Protection is
In what level?
that depends. I don't know which one you're talking about. Because we have protection from energy, protection from evil, and good protection from poison.
What does that one do? Good do?
Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures: aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Creatures of these types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect. Oh, monk, sleep. Smiling on camera.
Well, what's the other one? Protection.
From energy or poison?
Energy.
Resistance to one damage type of your choice: acid, cold, lightning, fire, or thunder. That's a third level abjuration. Protection from evil and good is first level, and protection from poison is second. So I don't know which one you're talking about.
I don't either. But
Okay. I don't know if you have access to those. I'll check.
I learned one.
I'm gonna learn them because wizards have access to protection from evil and good. I'm going to and protection from energy.
And energy is the third level?
Yes.
I think that's probably what it is.
So it's then protection from energy. Okay. So the apothecary has, I'm going to write this down as well because I'm getting this stuff.
Really quickly, Mike, do you remember you took 2 antitoxin drafts last time?
Did we?
You did, you personally.
Okay, I didn't write them down.
That's why I'm giving you the all
What
the
is
ones
it?
that you bought. There are 2 antitoxin drafts.
I'll write that down.
Is that DRAUGHD? I always thought that was drops.
So they have I'll just say 1 alertness draft, 3 antiparalytics. I can write this stuff down. I'll be starting after this session. Yes.
Can I use the
Alertness draft.
alertness draft in real life?
No.
Sure. We call them Monster, Rockstar, Rain, C4, Celsius, Red Bull, or
And no-dos with M&Ms and Mountain Dew.
Sure. Also call.
Of all of those, the M&Ms and not the Mountain Dew, the M&Ms are not.
Oh, I'll kill you. But
4 antipathogen tablets, 2 antitoxins, 2 doses of clear breath, 3 doses or sets of eye black, 3 healers kits, 1 annoying ad,
we don't want it.
1 set of incense, 1 set of insect repellent, 1 set of
That
journey
was
bread,
that work on Sturgis?
What was the last week? The journey bread?
journey bread, 1 nightlight, and 1 application of sunscreen.
Cool. Well, I got last time 3 of the eye blacks and didn't use them.
Well, yes, we
We didn't
it's
use
advantage on
this-
saving throws against being blinded for 8 hours,
which we didn't have any threat of that.
only because Badwin didn't get to you guys.
Right, right.
Who?
Probably should have put it on
The fat half orc,
who blinded Miss Io.
3 times.
Yes. She kept him busy. Maybe that was a blessing in disguise. A blind blessing.
I'll bet she did.
I won't say it. Say thank
I
you.
did.
Say that. No, I've got something else. Say
Oh,
thank
okay, thank you.
you.
Okay.
Oh my.
So, The alertness draft gives advantage on perception checks and saving throws against sleep. The antiparalytic gives advantage on saving throws against paralysis. The antipathogen against saving throws against disease. The antitoxin against poison. I don't really see us using clear breath anytime soon because it grants advantage against scent attacks.
I mean, someone focuses in on our scent, like a...
No, like the spell stench or stinking cloud or something to that effect.
Okay.
Eye black. I mean, at this point, the only thing I can think of it for is war paint.
Right. But
and,
we've got it. We're
yeah,
good.
We got 3 sets of it, and then the incense is only for like incense. It's incense.
Okay.
Then the insect repellent is really only useful. It could be useful depending on where we're going. If we're going someplace that's like got insects, not like swarms or giant insects, then it could be useful. But it's just a standard insect repellent. It's like off.
So it's not particularly...
It's not going to save us from a swarm of insects that is unleashed on us, or a giant insect that is attacking us. But
I was hoping it would take care of sturges.
sturges aren't insects. Then the journey bread is a day's rations. The nightlight is kind of pointless because you have
I have
light
Right.
as a cantrip. And then sunscreen is sunscreen.
Okay. And the healer's kit, we probably already have everything
A
in.
healer's kit is largely redundant because you have Spare the Dying.
There you go.
Have what?
Spare the Dying. It stabilizes a creature without having to make a medicine check.
Right.
But if the cleric's up, they can cast Spare. They can either cast Spare the Dying,
Oh.
or healing spells. And if the cleric's down, the victor has a greater healing potion being held in reserve for just such an emergency.
Yeah, I have one of those too.
Well, Victor's keeping one tucked in his backpack,
Right.
just in case you go down and he's nearby and you are like really looking bad, then you can pour a greater healing potion down your throat.
I'll try to knock myself out with my mouth open.
Um,
So that was the
I'm
alchemist,
feeling
right?
that was the
Pick it up in
apothecary.
your mouth.
Apothecary.
So, on to Aubrey's.
I think so. It's got a very interesting line.
What's the interesting line?
Aubrey has
Oh,
is
yeah.
unusual stuff, right?
Okay. He's got. Oh, no. Okay. He's got a woo.
Hmm.
That's a woo.
A woo is.
Is it in like a wow? Like
It's not quite a wow. It's like a.
expensive. Very
It's not like
expensive.
we either.
No. It's Ooh. The sound the DM makes when he drops his dice.
It's one of the personality traits that the I can't remember which group it was, but I was the only one in our entire thing because that's the guy that likes people and parties. And most programmers don't.
That's
I
true.
mean, in addition to everything else he's got, one of
Right.
the new things he's got is a white sequined glove sized for a human.
One of them.
What does it do?
And it helps
It
you
allows you
dance.
to do Michael Jackson's.
That's exactly what I thought of. Is that what it does?
I'm bad.
Yep.
It's a Michael Jackson glove?
No,
Oh,
but it's
too bad.
it's a white sequined glove sized for a human.
Just for funsies? Or does it actually
It
have
was
any?
uncovered in one of the runs.
Okay. I'm not interested in a white sequined glove. I have gloves of other stuff.
Unless
That's
there's.
his newest item? Okay.
Should I? Would identify help in this case, or is it no?
It's in a glove.
Make an Arcana check.
plus,
There's nothing magic about this glove.
not even if it's
No.
plus 7.
No.
So,
It was worth checking out.
A 28 is very non-magical.
Is there, is it worth asking anyone like Aubrey or Torben or what about this? Any rumors of this artifact that we are on the search for?
You can ask around. Go ahead and make
What are we
investigation
looking for?
check.
We don't know. It's just that there's an artifact in Leilon, but you know we don't know what we're looking for.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
15
Not me.
plus. Hang on a second. 4, 19.
So you ask around, and nobody's really 100% sure what you're talking about.
Okay.
At least on the surface, there's an undercurrent of they may think they know something, but they're not saying much.
Okay.
So down by the fishery, as you're coming out of there, you see a notice on the job board.
Oh, good. New?
A band of brigands calling themselves the Chimera Crew has been attacking merchants on the road, stealing supplies. We need to rebuild Leilon. The merchants claim that the bandits operate out of Inyar's tower in the Mirror of Dead Men. Kill the bandits or drive them from the area, then return to the town council to collect a reward of 1,000 gold pieces.
Hello. Inyar's tower?
INIARV''S.
And that's in the Mirror of Dead Men?
Yes.
And we've got friends in the Mirror of Dead Men.
Yes. Sort of.
Interesting. Well, we don't. If we told them we were coming, we wouldn't have enemies.
They're not going. They're not in the area. They've moved
Oh, okay. Then okay.
deeper in.
Okay. Wow. Nice.
So, do you guys want to?
Was that the only one?
We've done everything else that was on there, right?
I was just asking.
I mean, there is another one that says. Second. Come on, load. Okay. Go north along the coast and track the bronze dragon Lamaruntos, the claws of the coast, to her lair. This location looks like a bronze dragon carved into the side of a cliff overlooking the sea. Ask for a chance to worship at the Shrine to Bahamut, so you may receive visions of the threats facing Leilon. Report the threats you divine to the town council to collect a reward of 1,000 gold pieces.
She's in charge of the shrine, or that's just near there where we'll find the shrine?
No, I'll read it again. To her lair, this location, ask for a chance to worship at the Shrine to Bahamut.
So we asked the bronze dragon for a chance.
Lamaruntos.
Oh, okay, okay. What's her name?
LLAM. Oh no, excuse me. LH. My bad. LHAMMARUNTOSZ.
Wow.
The claws of the coast.
Ah. And she'll talk to us.
It's a dragon that'll talk to us.
Yes.
That's good by me.
Well,
So
I was
we have
thinking
to
that I wasn't
get
ready
a
to
vision,
fight one.
basically, is what we're looking to do here, is go into collectively and get a collective vision. Aha. And is there, we're looking to find out what the dangers are that
Right.
Leilon faces.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it might be worth investigating that first and see if,
I mean, we know about one danger.
right, we know
Right
about
now.
the
In Yar's Tower.
right. But,
Yeah. One's dealing with something that we don't fully understand. The dragon seeress priestess or whatever she is. Assuming it's a she.
she's a, yes, it is a she.
And The other is what are they? The brigands are what?
Bandits.
Huh?
Bandits.
Do we know how many bandits there are?
Let me see it. Make a history check.
Oh, I don't know anything.
Oh. I don't know. Will 22?
You remember Allian talking to you guys one night over dinner
Ah.
as she was serving you guys, making mention of a few local merchants claiming to have been attacked on the road by a band of brigands calling them the Chimera Crew. Bandits sure have gotten more colorful these days.
Okay. So it's probably not talking about 100.
Oh, no.
Go out and end attack. Okay. Well, you know, they used to be called like Jesse James, so now they're
And
hiding.
you also remember one morning over breakfast, her talking about. Did you hear about the bronze dragon? Apparently, a few travelers from Neverwinter saw one flying north along the coast with a goblin, with a dolphin at its claw. Excuse me. They say those metallic dragons are good. I hope they're right.
Oh.
So,
Oh. But we do know
You
something
choose.
about it. Well, I'm intrigued about going to see the dragon. That sounds interesting to me. And I know we've gotten visions before, and it's not always like it's not necessarily safe, but it does sound intriguing.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a possibility maybe that not only the dangers would be told us, but maybe we might learn a little bit more about the Chimera Crew in the process. Are we allowed to ask this dragon anything, or just permission to worship?
all it says on here is go north along the coast and track the bronze dragon to her lair. This location looks like a bronze dragon carved into the side of a cleft overlooking the sea. Ask for a chance to worship at the shrine to Bahamut so you may receive visions of the threats facing Leilon.
Okay. Well, we go?
Alright.
Horseback, I mean?
Yes.
Yes.
Really fast. I remember somewhere in here there's a
Oh yeah, there's a chart.
descriptor of how fast
Yes,
you can
there
actually
is.
move on a horse. This. That. I wonder if you guys have it.
It's possible. We got stacked.
I've got a line of the extra sheets in here. Latin phrases.
Oh, we can brew a portion of healing?
Yes, you can.
Hot sniggity diggity. Survival dice.
Lawful. Player's
Lemon
rules.
Stats with tomatoes.
Oh, frick.
Combat on your turn.
There. So,
And illusion. 119 comments.
Here it is. Realistic travel. On horseback, average speed 5 miles per hour, 20 to 30 miles per day.
And how far do we have to?
Well, let's see if I can pull up a
Map.
Where's the map? Let's see if this is useful.
This tune. I know this tune.
What is it?
It's one of the dances.
Oh yeah. So here's Leilon down here, and 40 miles north of Leilon on the shore of the Sword Coast.
Okay.
You can either access it by boat or by land.
So if we head off this
Don't
afternoon.
get into a boat.
No, really, we're going by land. 1 if by sea and 2 if by land. I'll take 10 for by land,
One
please.
if by land, two if by sea.
Whatever it is, I'll take 10 of the by land. If we start out yet this afternoon, we can get good part way there without having to be there in the late afternoon tomorrow.
Yeah. Maximum speed is 40 miles per hour.
But that means-
Daily 100 miles per day.
This is
we
5
could
each.
get there, if we push the horses, we could get there in 1 day.
Right, but
That's
in
50.
a half a day. If
Less
I
than.
can- Yeah.
So we've got to go all the way up to the Sword Coast.
40 miles up the Sword Coast from Leilon.
So, well,
So we're here.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
It's about here.
Okay.
well, I would personally not be in favor of wearing out my horses before I go. I mean, they're going to be tired enough from a journey. This is just me. I think if it's the cost of one night out, going this afternoon, spending a night out camping,
Okay.
then we might encounter brigands, but that might bring the party to us. I don't know.
Alright.
We have to be
So-
aware of that.
Oh, where were the brigands? This way or this
Near
way?
Dead Men. Opposite
Yeah,
direction.
That's what I thought.
Alright, so everyone roll 1 survival dice. It's a d10.
Five.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Ooh, nice.
No.
No, he's trying
Oh,
to
you're
find
looking
his
to find a
d10s.
D10? Do you want to borrow one?
This one?
Nope, that's an 8.
Yeah, it's a d10.
You need a D10? Okay.
This one is rolling.
Oh, I gotta go upstairs and get dinner.
9.
You're fine. So you proceed without undue incident to through the night. You manage to find food and your rations are rations. Okay. Of course. Yeah. You
What are we
dine
hunting tonight?
on
We done on rations?
flatbread, cherry jelly,
Okay, put it on the flatbread.
bean soup,
Oh, hearty.
pickled beets,
Oh, I'm liking this more than ever.
and candied fruit.
Very
I'll trade
nice.
you my beets for your fruit.
You can have my fruit. It's a trade.
Okay.
Are we allowed to do that?
Well, I mean, you're fine. You both have beets and fruit.
No, he wants more fruit and I want more beets.
I thought you were saying like you got the fruit,
Okay.
you got the beets, and you were trading. And I'm like,
No,
you both
no,
have
yeah.
fruit.
No, he
No,
doesn't
I
want
don't.
beets.
I don't like beets.
I'll
Oh,
take more
okay.
beets for a
Okay.
little bit of candy.
Actually, they're not that bad. I like
All
them
right,
in
so
borscht.
you swap. That's
But
fine.
we're not
Okay.
going to make
No, these
borscht
are pickled
bean
beets,
soup.
though. No, these are
Pickled.
pickled beets. So,
Actually, I've never had pickled
Oh,
beets.
they're so yummy.
all right, and
Awaken?
you come to the next day. You proceed to the shrine.
I thought we had to follow her somehow.
No, if we follow the coast northward, we
Yes.
go up
Yes,
north
yes.
along
I
the
thought
road.
it was
No,
we
no,
follow
no.
the dragon.
No.
No.
The sea splashes on the bottom of a rocky cliff, carved to look like a 60-foot tall dragon with a ribbed and fluted crest
You're
around
cooking
its head.
tonight's dinner.
Wow.
The dragon's mouth is open in a triumphant roar, facing the ocean and standing on its hind legs.
Wow, it's quite a rock.
Yes. 1 second. Okay, so you arrive at the shrine. I'm gonna say during your long rest, I'm gonna suggest that you have taken greater restoration because we may be going up against something that could potentially prove problematic in that regard.
Let me see what it is.
And maybe calm emotions.
Oh yeah, I do have that someplace.
I'm just gonna suggest that you take those two as part of your known spells for the day. So just drop 2 of the other spells.
Yep, I just have to
And
switch
I'm
them out.
trying to remember that game here, but I'm trying also not to repeat Falavar's Tower. So just a gentle suggestion.
Yes.
Trying not to railroad, trying not to metagame, trying not to beat our heads against a wall for 20 minutes or an
Exactly,
hour or whatever it is
exactly.
while we. Yeah, it's fine. Just knock 2 of the spells that you're
Yep,
currently
I
carrying
will.
out, and Greater Restoration is 5th level, so.
Oh, okay, it's probably not in my
Right,
cards.
that's what I'm
but
saying. Just know that you're
I got
carrying
it,
that,
okay.
and then Calm Emotions is like a
I-
2nd or 3rd level.
Yes, I've got it. I actually saw it someplace.
Okay.
So.
So,
Oh, there it is, right there. Calm emotions.
so, just going to do this.
Get rid of here.
I had a feeling this wasn't just so simple that we went, asked somebody
Oh,
something,
heavens, no.
dreamed, and then went back
Heavens no.
for 1,000
Gold pieces.
gold pieces. I mean,
This is going to be a little tricky to do, but that's what you see for
Excuse
now,
me.
outside of the tower.
Wait, this is 1,000 gold pieces?
Yeah. If we get the dangers of
I thought that was
both of them.
Inneries. They're both 1,000 gold.
Inyars and the Bronze Shrine are both 1,000 gold
I
pieces.
did not know that. I thought there was no gold pieces on
Oh,
this
no.
one.
Oh.
I just
1,000 gold pieces is set on this one.
I had no idea. I thought it was going to give us just good information that we could use before we set up. Okay then. Alrighty then.
So you can see the
That-
jetty here
Oh no. Yes.
is a potential entrance to the shrine.
Okay.
You have a passive perception of 18, yes.
I think so.
You can see a tunnel hidden by bushes at the top of the cliff.
Aha.
So,
All right. Hey guys, look up.
well, we're on the cliff top. It's
Okay.
right there.
Okay.
So we can either go to the jetty, or we can go to this hidden stairway. The jetty is the front door.
Guys.
Probably be more polite.
We're not invading this place.
Right.
That's
exactly.
why I said
but
more
I'm just
polite.
thinking in terms of right.
We're not going to be in the water at low tide.
Oh, okay, okay. I just didn't want to get anywhere into the water at all. So
No,
we're
it's
not
low
walking
tide.
through water. Okay, good. All right then. No water. We're good.
So we proceed here. A 10-foot high entrance to the tunnel, carved into the tip of the dragon relief's tail.
To the tunnel.
Yes.
The tunnel
The
was the
tunnel.
front door.
Yes, the tunnel is the front door, from all intents and purposes that we can tell. As we proceed, Edra, you notice that there is a tripwire
Huh?
across the door
Which I promptly
at the
know.
top of the
No,
stairs.
you do not. Heads
I
up,
mean,
everybody. I saw it.
You're welcome to, but
No.
I would rather you didn't. You can hear voices up ahead as well, around the corner. So,
We all carefully step over the
and then is
tripwire.
going to attempt to disable the tripwire.
Oh,
Yeah. Cool. So he manages to disable it. As you look up, you can see a glowing iron pot above you.
Wow. Okay.
You can see 6 individuals sitting around a table in the center of the room, wearing, and they're all older humans, dwarves, a couple of elves. There's like one elf, 2 dwarves, and then 3 older humans. They all wear faded blue tabards, displaying a single staring eye, weeping a spreading fan of tears, above which arches an eyebrow. They appear to be playing 3-Dragon Ante.
Here I thought it was an intellectual confab.
Oh no, they're playing cards. As you guys walk into the room, one of them kind of looks at you and goes, "Hey! What's this? Who are you?"
We come to consult and to worship at the Shrine of Bahamut. we have come. We've heard of the greatness of the Hamarantos. The Hamarantos. How do you say it?
Lamarantos.
Lamarantos.
Come
And
in peace.
have heard that it is that we would be able to come.
Okay. Do you want to make the check, or you want Elizabeth to make the check?
I think she.
What's your charisma?
Not
Persuasion specifically.
My charisma is not high.
Or intimidation if you want to intimidate. But you don't seem like you're intimidating.
My charisma is only +1 and it's 12.
When you're cooking tonight's dinner, tomorrow's
So, persuasion. Okay. I'll let Elizabeth take this one.
Yeah,
Plus
that's a good
her-
idea.
She adds a few flowery phrases to the
She's
sentence.
very good at that.
Advantage is a
So
godsend.
it's -1.
But she nat 20.
Yes.
Yay, Elizabeth!
With elegant courtier granting her advantage on persuasion checks and a +5 charisma and persuasion, she has maybe higher actually now that she's gotten a +4 proficiency
As
bonus.
Finn and do what Finn and do, Elizabeth does what only she can do.
Let me double check that. Nope, that's check. Yeah, that's +6 persuasion. Sorry.
Whoa.
20 plus 6?
Yeah, 26 persuasion check. One of the older dwarves is kind of like, I don't like this. We shouldn't allow strangers in. And the elf just kind of swats him on the back of the head and goes, Give over, Haddad. These are friends. They do not mean us harm. Forgive my friend here. He's Haddad by name and hardhead by nature.
It can happen.
Second.
Is he winning?
No, he's losing. I am Tazia of the Scaly Eye. We are the guardians of this temple. We are the guardians of the Shrine of Lamarantos. The Bronze Dragon. A quick healer. She spent decades defending Leilon and the surrounding areas as the captain of the Scaly Eye, a fleet that battles pirates and other threats. To honor her deeds, the swords of Leilon constructed the Bronze Shrine, the temple to Bahamut, on a cliff here. Quarters for the rest of the Scaly Eye and a magic statue of Bahamut, which Lamarantos uses to commune with the deity. She has... His face kind of goes clouded for a moment. She has been acting strangely over the last few years. Cause for concern enough. She rarely leaves her chambers now. But I can guide you to her if you wish.
We would very much appreciate that. Guess.
I was thinking,
So,
you want us to go to a moody dragon?
so you proceed through here.
It went back. So he leads you through a Where am I allowed
tunnel.
to uncover?
Yeah, go ahead to here.
Oh, okay.
At both ends of this hall is a carving on the wall. Reads, "Silence for the fallen heroes, please." 90 intermittent arches line the walls of the each name of a deceased scaly eye member carved beneath their tomb. As Tazir explains, Lamarantos carves a new niche in each wall and in the wall for each fallen scaly eye member. In more recent years, most of us have succumbed to the grinding passage of time rather than violence. But many of these fell in battle before this shrine was constructed fully. He kind of bows briefly to a ghost of a female dwarf that kind of... Oh, gnome, excuse me. A female gnome kind of flits past. That's Telma. She inhabits this area, watching over the dead. So, then, proceeding further, you come to that room at the end of the hall. You see some more Scaly Eye members with several of them sparring around the brazier, and a roasting spit skewering a half dozen or so kippers is sitting there. So then you get to up here.
So we back down that room.
I mean, you just kind of pass by it as you're going. Kind of pass by that. The statue of Bahamut stands at the center of this room here, encircled by a hoard of treasure on the floor. Then
Don't pick up the gold idol. Everything will fall apart and you'll have to run away from the stone.
There you go.
yeah.
Not the monkey, I'm the dwarf.
Oh, he's actually referring to Indiana Jones.
Oh, did Indy pick it up? I can't
Indy
remember.
was right in the opening of Raiders of the Lost Ark when Indy does the sand bag trick, but it's not quite right. So you proceed into this chamber here and up. The walls of this chamber are carved with hundreds of images of metallic dragons. The ceiling is engraved with draconic script. Does anyone read draconic?
Don't
feel like you do.
I speak common and dwarf.
I do.
Good.
You read, only those who speak her scaly eye name may ascend.
Only those who...
Those who speak her scaly eye name may ascend.
Do we understand what ascend means in this context?
Well, they're probably referring to that stairway at the other side.
Back up here, you mean?
Tazir approaches the base of the stairs, kneels, and you can understand because you speak Draconic. He says the words "Mother Worm" is what they've been calling one word so far. In Draconic, and then proceeds up the stairs, motioning for you guys to do the same.
Okay.
Are we supposed to say the same thing?
Yes.
Can you keep
It's fine. You can rough it out. As you approach the final chamber, two great circular windows in the chamber look out on the ocean. Up here, the sea air causing a crust of green barnacles to grow around the glass of the southernmost pane. Before that window sits a great dragon, her scales of deep bronze. Her eyes are wide and wild as she stares at the ocean. Tazir kind of comes in a little bit hesitantly and kneels and says, "Mother Wayam, I have brought those who would commune with Bahamut."
When you blame it,
She doesn't really acknowledge what he said, but as her head kind of turns to take in the group, she just kind of starts muttering to herself.
Which I should be able to
In
understand.
Draconic, you can understand her. She's kind of going, "Intruders or friends? Are they friend or are they foe? How to know?" Tazir kind of turns to you guys and goes, "I apologize for her current state, but her emotions are unsettled."
Has something unsettled
Mine
him?
is unclear.
Is she grieving something?
No, there's nothing to grieve. We gave our lives to this, and there's something else is going on.
Is there something that she sees out through the windows?
It's the open sea.
That doesn't mean there's not something in it.
Make a perception check. Or no, make an arcana check, sorry. Make it good.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get advantage on that? Look at it, he gets advantage to this.
Okay.
Which one of you has the higher arcana?
What's your arcana? I've got +0.
Oh, then you'll have it.
Arcana, I've got +7.
Yeah, definitely.
So
And
you
I
get
did-
advantage.
I did a 16.
Okay, go ahead and roll for advantage.
No,
just to
I'm
see
sorry,
if
I got an... That's an 18, right?
That's an 18.
I got an 18 plus...
So roll
7.
again. So it's
7.
25, but roll again. You might get a nat 20.
Nope.
Okay. So you are able to recognize that the barnacles are in fact a madness-inducing demon known as an Achilleth.
Oh my.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hey, guys.
Exactly.
Elizabeth is kind of talking to her, trying to calm her down. She's clearly on edge.
Wait. Wait. I have something that might help here. It's in here. Where it is? That's the question. Where's it? Oh, wearing my glasses.
They're on your head.
Yes. Literally the last one I took, not just the last one because it was... Okay. Calm emotions. Could I possibly provide some assistance for her? Sir?
Please, whatever you can do.
I have a bit of a spell that I have that calms emotions, perhaps allows
I
one to
provide
think a little...
temporary fix.
Yes. So... Ooh.
What?
It's humanoid.
What?
It's for humanoids. Oh wait, you can make a target indifferent on creatures. No. It's for humanoids.
Cast it.
Okay, I'm casting it.
What's that?
I just go cast it.
It is a... What do I do?
Verbal or somatic material?
Yeah, verbal somatic.
Alright.
So,
So,
sorry, the one that came to mind was Pax Romana. That's not what I
okay,
want.
that works.
Okay, Pax Romana. She's big.
Pax Dracona.
Pax Dracona.
Okay. Or would it be Pax Vobisco?
Obisco.
Be upon you.
Pax Obisco.
So she's calmed down, but based on your knowledge of this spell, that's not gonna be like. How long does that thing last?
An hour.
Okay, so you got about an hour to figure this out.
So what we've got to do is, do I tell our guide that the cause, that the probable cause, is that that fungus there is really a demon?
Okay. He is like, oh. Well, that explains a lot. I've heard of spells that can restore a mind corrupted by madness.
That would be possibly one called Greater Restoration. That
You're welcome.
Yes. I was refraining from saying thank you, but I have a very good source that prompted me.
Yes. Not that we're doing.
Should we try and
Yes.
destroy the
dreams.
demon?
Yeah, absolutely.
Should we be trying to destroy the demon as well? or-
Well, given what, given your 25 Arcana check, you would know that. Let me see if the Achilleth is in here or if it's just for this. Object. Okay. Oh, it's just okay. 1 second. Achilleth. It typically not a good idea to try to destroy the demon before the madness has been cured, because the tie of madness, especially since it's been at least a couple of years, probably, given what the scaly eye people were telling you downstairs
Right.
about how long she's been behaving like this, it's probably that's when she fell into the spell of the Akilith. So she's tied in pretty tightly to this thing, so attacking it would probably cause it to turn her on us. And
I'm glad you had a 26.
I don't like our chances against this dragon.
No, I don't.
I don't
in
wanna
any
fight a dragon.
circumstances want to fight a dragon, and certainly not in her lair in confined quarters. The list is long.
Yeah.
So
all
we
right.
need to provide greater restoration. I will.
Okay.
I don't.
Oh, that's okay.
So I.
So you have 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Of
somewhere.
course I do. I find my wealth and dust it off.
Okay. So. One action, touch, spell consumes you. Imbue a creature you touch with positive energy to undo a debilitating effect. You can reduce the target's health from one or end one of the following effects on the target. Yeah. So.
Did I say anything? Verbal somatic?
I think it is.
I have a great one if it is.
Verbal, somatic, and material.
Diamonds are God's best friend.
Okay. So you kind of scatter the diamonds across her head, and they kind of puff or into glitter around her.
I sure hope they're my best friend.
You, the dragon collapses to the ground, unconscious, and I need you guys
To roll for initiative.
for initiative.
I think we're fighting a demon. Oh dear, dear, dear.
We're fighting a nasty demon.
We're
Fighting
fighting an angry demon.
an Achilles.
Okay.
No, I did not. Of course I didn't.
Maybe we should go to. That's the new goblin in our play time. Whoops, 1, 2, wait.
11.
Oh, I need so much more than that. Let's see here.
Probably need in that 20, but I got a 9.
11 is good. Oh,
Plus 2.
well, I got a 12.
1 second while I get this.
Hopefully the thing will roll a nat 1.
Or it has a negative 20 initiative.
I'm surprised.
Probably not. I won't count on that. I'll do that.
I found an online dice roller.
Oh, cool.
So I can
Much quicker.
watch. I just literally rolled the Achilles HP right now.
Wow.
Instead of going.
Yes. Oh, I do like the sound of that dice roll, I just have to say.
Okay.
No, it's okay. It's all right. I'm just.
No,
letting you
it's
know.
fine. I'll give you an idea of what I just did.
Time-wise.
Did that give you an idea of what you're up against?
Yes. I did. Oh, that's why I like hearing it. It stresses me to the max.
Oh. Heck. Oh, heck.
Oh, heck.
Heck. Oh, that's not bad. Victor's got a 15. Elizabeth's got a 4.
Oh, that's right.
And then it's got 8.
Mercy.
You rolled a 3.
That's a 4. Ouch. And it did not roll a 2, did it?
Okay. So,
This is not our best initiative roll we've ever rolled.
25 to 20. Okay.
I told you it was.
Guess where they are? They're the Aquila.
So, first,
But the elf is in the room still, right?
it is.
He is
I
a-
need to roll that up too.
Yes.
I'm gonna need another notebook soon.
I'm desperately looking for something to contain all this stuff. I got it in a notebook.
Well, I specifically need another spiral bound soon because I'm running out of space for my monsters.
Well, for your monsters, huh?
There's
I need
some-
space for a continuous note.
We have a bunch.
We have
So-
loads of notebooks. I just have to have time to prep it.
I was just saying we
Alright,
have them.
fastest is here. Roll him up too. This one over here.
Oh, baby, it's okay.
Can we call up the guys from below as well?
Yes, that's. Well, the able-bodied ones who are practicing in the. Could.
I don't know if they'll all fit.
Okay.
One more?
Don't know if one more would fit. There's an adult dragon in a room that is. That is approximately 25 by 30 feet. There's an adult dragon and 6 people.
Well, two of us are
Probably-
small. We could use one more.
We'll see. Okay. Move fast. Gotta grab the
And what's the
Splash
guy's
bucket.
name again? I forget his name.
Vizier.
I was thinking the ornery one would be a good one.
No, he's a little. I'm thinking one of the ones that was fighting around the trading sword.
Oh.
The sword with when we first started.
Oh,
Going down the hall.
Okay, Tazir's in at 14.
Oh, hallelujah.
A little better.
17 HP.
What?
I think Peter is the one that's crying. Good guy.
Why is he crying?
Because he's locked in the room. And this guy was leaving it now.
You want me to drop the lid now?
I would go, but it's a little harder.
So,
Quick question for
Yes.
you. Is there anything I can do to help revive Mother Room?
not really.
Okay. I didn't want to have you go at the end. Well, if you had used for such and such.
No.
Okay.
Alcolith, excuse me.
Alcolette?
Alcolith is the name of the demon.
Alcolette.
They got little people reading things. I think that's Marisha, actually. They did a whole thing for D&D Beyond where they read most of the Monster Manual.
Oh, wow.
They read off them and recorded them.
Oh, nice.
So, for example,
Alkaline.
Nice.
yeah, 90% sure that's Marisha. So, yeah. I'm glad. It is going to make 3 tentacle attacks. against Victor. He's close. No, where's Victor? She's closest. No, Victor's. Let's see. Just a second. Nope, Victor's closer. So it's going to make 3 tentacle attacks against Victor. That is a. Ooh, miss. Miss. Hit. Ooh. Points of damage, acid damage, because it slams out a tentacle from there's 3 tentacles from slamming out from the barnacles on the windowsill, and one of them slaps Victor square across the face. Is anyone higher than a 14?
Victor's a 15.
Okay, Victor's going to. He's going to attack. He's going to expend one of his superiority dice to use a precision attack.
Wait, I can't do anything
What?
to aid or anything like that until it's my turn, right? Okay.
I think. I double check what precision attack is. I just took the maneuver, so I don't remember what it does. Precision attack.
Something happened?
Victor took 22 points of damage
Really?
from a tentacle attack of poison.
It's a good thing he got leveled up.
Yes.
So what happens now?
Now it's his turn, and we're waiting to find out what he can do with his new powers.
No, I'm going to use a fainting attack.
I presume that's FEI,
Yes. So he's going to use.
as opposed to.
So he's going to expend 1 superiority dice and feint as a bonus action. Advantage on my next attack roll against that creature this turn.
Ooh, excellent.
So for my first
I like
attack,
it.
I'm going to expend a feint attack. I'm going to feint.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to hit.
Well, a feint never does.
12.
A feint never hits.
Well, the bonus action is the feint. He's going to attack,
Oh, I
miss,
see.
feint for a bonus action,
Let's see.
and attack with advantage. Okay, that's a hit. 23. Plus 12 points of slashing damage, plus. So 22 points of slashing damage.
Yes.
Because the.
Tit for tat, one could say.
What is the manifestation of this?
Still looks like a. I mean.
A tentacle came forth.
It looks like a bunch of barnacles that have just suddenly sprouted tentacles.
Okay.
Okay. And it's up against glass?
It's around the rim of the open window. Anyone have higher than 14 aside from Victor? Okay. Tazir is going
what did
to
I
attack.
have?
What is Rogers?
11.
So Tazir is going to attack. So he is going to make a multi-attack, one with his dagger, 2 with his rapier. He's going to chuck his dagger from across the room.
I'm sure he will be accurate.
Let's see.
He, after all, is an elf.
Yeah, it hits. 24. Sorry, I'll roll it. 5 points of damage.
Awesome.
As he chucks his dagger, he's going to charge forward
The holidays can
and attack twice with his rapier. Retreating his dagger as he does.
Can he shuffle backwards out of range after he's done attacking?
It's a miss. That's a hit. 10 points of damage. And as he moves back, the Alkalith is going to attack. The Alkalith is going to get an attack of opportunity as he moves back.
Oh,
That's a
I'm
hit.
sorry.
For
I apologize to the elf. I forgot about that.
10, 12, 21 points of damage.
Other people can stay in place.
Victor is around, is up against it. I said 21?
Yes.
Which... okay. That brings us, I believe, to you.
11?
Yes. No. Yeah. I'm 12. You're 11.
Edra.
When you
yeah,
said you, I'm not sure if we.
I don't know what the initial order is yet.
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't
We
do.
blitzed right off with the Alkalith attacking, so I was just like, I have
Right.
no clue.
I am going to 6th level magic missile this beastie.
Okay. Send it.
So it's 74. 1.
I also have the thing that you here.
This,
The big dice box, yes.
Oh, okay. I'll take a couple of those.
and you.
I'll need the blue back when you're done.
Here's one.
Okay.
That one there.
Yeah.
2 are in there at least, maybe 3. I got the granite looking one, and I got the right one. Yeah, that's it.
And do you
That's
need
it.
another one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's one more. That would be all 7 and 1 low. Pray for
Where's the cup of doom?
Hmm?
Where's the cup of doom?
right there.
So you want to use this, or do you want to use your little dice?
I'm gonna use that. I'll get more room for him to move. Looks alright. I get 8 of them. I get one more. $27.
All right. I just need a blue one back. That's all.
This one? Yeah.
Anybody
All right. So that's what was it? 27 you said?
27.
So these just blizzard of darts come smashing into the barnacles around the window, and it definitely noticed.
Yeah, I'm afraid of
There's
that.
a hissing scream from the window. Who's next? Magyar.
Obviously, I don't want to put a fireball into there because I don't have a high enough thing that I can.
I mean,
It's outside.
What? No, it's on the
It's
inside.
Oh, it's on the. I had pictured it on the outside of it. If I had known that, I would have thought we got something weird going on here. Okay.
We're on the inside.
Okay.
It's like rimming the inside
Oh,
of
I
it.
thought it was rimming the outside because water would have flashed up and. Okay. Oh.
And I've got people in the way.
Mm.
Well,
Kinda, yeah.
what my
The only person up against it right now is Victor.
but
Leilon
everybody
and
else has to be
Taz-
at least 30 feet away. Or
20 feet away, depending on where you put it. Leilon and Taz is maybe 10, 15 feet away tops.
I need at least.
Like she's.
I can sculpt 5 people if I go with a level 5. Huh?
Okay.
But will that cover a dragon?
Technically.
No, I'm
yes.
not going to do that. I think that
I'm gonna
what I was thinking.
recommend slightly smaller, more directed spells at this
Yeah.
point. We're fighting one thing on the window.
Yeah. I've got lightning bolt.
That could do it.
What's the width on that?
5 feet. So you can
Okay.
smash it and maybe sculpt around one person tops.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
That's why I kept that one around.
Yes.
And probably what a level. That's a level 3, right? Unless
Yes.
I want to, and I don't like to take that one higher.
Okay.
just because, it's
There's D6s galore in the
Yeah,
disc
right
box
there.
thing.
I'll take the wood for
ooh, pretty. Okay, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26.
All right. The critter is gonna make next save. Is it 26?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so 13 points of damage.
Hmm?
13 points of damage.
I almost did magic missile. But
Hey, it's good. It's good.
Okay.
that was a level 3.
That brings us to
Finnan.
Finnan.
That is a level 3, right?
Yes. Finnan is going to fire an arrow from the door where
Please
he's
tell
been
me.
standing the whole time. Alright. So Finnan fires, and with a sneak attack, he gets 19, 2, 37 points of damage.
Goodness. Ooh, boy.
Okay.
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth is going to burn a fighting spirit point because she now has tireless spirit.
Yes.
And so she gets 12 temporary hit points and advantage on her attacks. Because Victor forgot to last time, and she can't resist a chance to show him around.
Thank you.
That will be 20 points of damage
All right.
on a natural 20.
Oh, very cool.
And then her next attack. Will give her a hit at 15 points of damage.
This is wonderful.
And because she can't resist the chance to show Victor action surge.
Well, she's just got to needle him a little bit.
It is for fighting spirit.
Yeah.
She's not one and then roll the 6. It's a miss, but she evades the 1.
Exactly.
Okay. That's 9 points of damage. As she just goes to town on the alkylith. Bits of it are just flying all over the chamber. It's like you guys almost have to duck to get out of the way. And
She does what she do.
smashes it to the ground.
Well,
Where you go, Elizabeth?
Oh, yeah. So that was how many rounds?
oh, just 2 rounds.
2 rounds? Okay,
Yeah.
second round.
I know.
So
we've
No,
only
it was
had
one
one
round. She was the
Holy
first round.
Moses.
It was the first round.
Okay. So it's about 5 minutes later. Lamarantos wakes up, and you can see her eyes have changed. from that wild,
Yeah.
mad light to a much ageless wisdom
Good.
pours from her eyes now. And she nods to you guys. You have my thanks, adventurers. I must reward you with Bahamut's blessing. She takes you back down the stairs, again speaking the draconic tongue, to ward off the enchantment on the stairs, to the statue of Bahamut down there in the next chamber over. Yep.
With all the gold on it.
Yeah. And
I'm not touching that gold.
he just looks at it and goes, ah. So you stand at the foot of the magnificent statue of Bahamut, and as the claws of the coast softly chants a prayer in Draconic. In a flash of light, you find yourself in Leilon, but the town is covered in a cloud of putrid green gas. Bloated, asphyxiated corpses lie on broken ground, and dying townsfolk crawl through the streets, gasping for breath. At the center of it all stands an enormous green dragon, grinning a bloody smile as the upper half of Marigold Brightshine's severed corpse hangs from her mouth. In another flash of light, you're back in the statue chamber, and Lamarantoz has a grave look on her face. You must take action swiftly to save Leilon. Lamarantoz explains that the green dragon you saw in the vision is Clauglia Matar, nicknamed Old Gnawbone because of her appetite for humanoid flesh. She lives in a cave at the north end of Crypt Garden Forest, where the woods meet the Sword Mountains. The green dragon is wicked, but she has not attacked a settlement in decades. She does not want to attract the ire of the cities of the Sword Coast. She goes, I believe there is still time to reason with the green dragon and talk her out of her course of action. If you can give Clauglia Matar what she wants, you should be able to stop her from destroying Leilon. Go quickly. I will not travel with you, for I know that my presence would only anger Clauglia Matar. But I would ask that you take this with you as a token of my thanks. She gestures with a claw, kind of stirring through the pile of treasure to reveal a scimitar of speed or a cloak of the manta ray.
We take one of them?
Just
What's the
scimitar-
cloak of what?
Manta
Cloak
ray.
of the manta ray. While wearing the cloak with its hood up, you can breathe underwater, and you have a swimming speed of 60 feet.
Can you also breathe? Can you also breathe if you're in a poisonous atmosphere?
Likely not.
Okay, I was just thinking,
Yeah.
given the cloud,
The
that
scimitar of speed.
Antitoxin.
Scimitar of speed.
Well, I was just saying antitoxin for the
Right.
poison.
Uh,
You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. In addition, you can make one attack with it as a bonus action on each of your turns.
I don't anticipate us getting in the water before we go to see this dragon, and that would be a very formidable weapon in the hands of Victor or Elizabeth. My vote would be, let's take the scimitar.
Okay. So you now acquire the scimitar of speed. I'm going to put that in the party wagon for now, unless
Okay.
you want to log it there.
I'm just putting it in that we have it, but go ahead and log it. Wow, that's astonishing. But Clauglia Matar has not attacked any settlement in a long time?
She seeks to avoid the ire of Leilon's cities. They have the Sword Coast cities.
But what would induce her to attack it in the future?
Make a perception check.
I don't like the sound of Dr. Dooms. Nope.
What?
It doesn't matter. It's a 5 plus something.
Okay. You don't. You suddenly see Finnan waving the journal in front of you. You didn't feel him take it out, but he's suddenly waving it around, kind of dancing around in front of you, going, "Hey, hey, hey, hey!"
Okay.
There. He's waving it all around for you.
Yeah.
How does one woo a legendary dragon? Great treasure for certain. I wonder how Ebon Death might feel about the prospect of immortality. Cultus Draconis. Yeah. So,
So great.
Paglia Matar is not Ebendeth,
Right. But the same
but there's a dragon involved.
wooing a dragon would
There's
involve.
wooing an ancient dragon, and there's a cult of dragons going on around here. Kind of like that cult that we battled up in Thunder Tree.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
So, where do you guys want to go from here?
Well, with our thanks to
We
the
ought to
great.
heed the dragon's warning.
All right.
Yeah. Our thanks to Zir and to the great
Mother Worm.
Mother Worm. Thank you. All right.
You are seen off with
Speed
the rest of the scaly eyes kind of seeing off. Even Harded is like, or Hedard is like, these are not so bad after all.
We thank you.
Azir just kind of goes like despair. But
High praise from one of your temperament.
Yes.
so we now have that. Do you guys want to go back to Leilon or strike out for Paglia Matar's
Do we
lair
have
right away?
treasure to woo her with? What do we have to woo her with?
What does the dragon consider treasure?
That's a good question.
History check time. Right?
I mean, you're welcome to.
I probably won't find anything out, but 12.
You haven't really studied dragons quite as extensively in regards to what they like. You know that she does possess a hunger for humanoid flesh, but that's just from what Lamarantos was able to tell you.
Not
Do we
planning
know-
on giving that to them.
Do we know of someone that would? We know quite a few people in Leilon. Would someone perhaps be aware of this, that we should stop by on the way through and make quick inquiries as to what we could
Oh,
take?
that's a good question. Is Leilon on the way there, or is it?
Where's the Crypt Garden Forest?
It's at the edge where the
Yeah,
we
same
want
goes.
these two back.
Oh yeah.
it's rather
Where's the
long.
Crypt Garden Forest in relation to the Sword Mountains?
Does it show it on there?
What is that?
I'm just going. There's Sword Coast.
Yeah.
One would expect the mountains to be along that coast if they're
Is that
sword.
not them in the upper right-hand corner-ish? Yes.
That's the Star Meadow Hills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't see it on here.
Ice Spire Peak is in the Sword Mountains, so I'm
Hmm?
gonna flip the map over here real fast,
Oh, okay.
guys. Here's the Crypt Garden Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the Sword Mountains.
Oh,
Okay. That's what I was
Presumable
expecting.
that it would be somewhere in that.
So,
So we
we're
could take
here,
Leilon.
so we could go there and come in this way.
Yeah. It would be probable that our best option would be to either skirt the foothills through the Crypt
Mhm.
Garden Forest or
Mhm.
scooch through the pass there. My
Okay.
money's on the second one.
Yeah.
Yes, it takes us past the Mirror of Dead Men, and hey, we
Ah.
could hit Inyar's Tower on the way by and see what's going on with that.
There you go. My other question is, would we find more information in Fandalin or in Leilon about what a dragon likes? I mean, we can do both. We
That's
absolutely could do
rough.
both. Except for-
Phandalin is
sorry.
no, you're good. I called it that for
Yeah.
2 years until I finally heard someone say it. Phandalin is a mining town. We didn't really. There weren't a lot of dragons going on in there. The closest that we got to in Phandalin dealing with the dragon was Cryving.
Mhm.
The dragon venom thing was in Thunder Tree. So I'm thinking that if we were to swing by Phandalin, it would be to put the word in. Yes.
Is it is it likely, since we haven't left there yet, that the, I can't remember her name.
Claws of the Coast.
Hmm?
Claws of the Coast is fine.
Well, the dragon's name?
She's called the Claws of the Coast. yeah.
Okay, so the Claws of the Coast may be able to give us information about what that dragon would like.
She didn't seem to be particularly knowledgeable in that regard.
And could any of the other people in the card room or there who have lived with dragons and things for a long time?
Yeah, they've lived with a metallic dragon.
Okay.
Bronze one specifically. The temperaments of dragons differ from color to color, and metallic and chromatic are typically pretty opposed.
I was just, yeah.
Hey, I'm not saying you did a bad thing. I'm explaining why it wouldn't work.
Okay. And so we go into Leilon and try and find out.
Okay. So you proceed back
And we
to.
could swing by the Mere Dead Men after we finish there, unless we find out something.
Yeah.
Well,
So, Leilon.
You mean there instead of going after the dragon?
Leilon,
Yeah.
Mere Dragon.
Okay. I just didn't want to get involved with a fight to delay us if this is going to save Leilon if we get rid of that dragon. Or
Okay.
actually talk it down.
Right.
Our goal is to not have it
Not
fight
get
at
rid
all.
of it.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
So, what kind of she's a
Green.
so that's
Ugly
acid,
Matar or Old Gnawbone.
poison,
and a
or
green
acid,
dragon.
or what is she? Poison.
Venomfang was poison.
And what is she?
Green. Venomfang was green.
Okay.
So it's a safe bet to assume
Okay.
that since she's a green dragon and Venomfang is a green dragon, they're both poison.
So I've got time to switch out for protect from poison,
Yes.
and I think I'm going to do that.
Also, when you swing by the town council to claim the reward, the town council denies having posted the message but thinks the information is valuable and rewards you all the same.
Deny posting it.
But they'll pay you.
Yeah,
But-
that's
But
awesome.
they didn't post it.
but
They're like,
it-
they're basically like, I didn't post it. Griselda's just like, hey, don't look at me. I didn't post it. It's like, I'm too new to post that sort of thing.
Interesting.
Do we have 1,000?
And they have 1,000, and they're
Sure.
willing to part with it quite willingly from the information acquired. But we now have 1,000 gold in our party's supplies for now.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
We can ask them if, given that we're going to try and keep them from being attacked that way, is there anything that they know of that would be a good treasure to offer to the dragon?
I don't see any stuff in here
Okay.
that specifies what kind of treasure a dragon would specifically like. Like the
Belgian
sword
chocolate.
could well be a good offering, at least for starters.
Makes sense to me because she would offer us things that could be used as gifts.
She wasn't offering it as a gift to Goblin-Sighting.
No, but she
was
offered
offering
it as a gift to us.
gift to us because of what we've done.
Right.
And
Okay.
the sword does not have to necessarily be offered. It's just if things are going sideways, we can potentially offer that as a gift.
Okay.
Victor's reluctant to let it go. He's liking the feel of this thing.
Should we, amongst ourselves, know of what we're already carrying that might be a worthy?
What are we carrying?
Oh, that's our issue. Let me see. Well, we've got a couple of magic things.
Let's check
We do have that couple of books that although it might be really dangerous in her hands.
The +2 claymore.
do
could be
have
offered.
a-
Mirror blade could be offered.
Yes.
What is
there's
that?
a-
Unlikely that a dragon is going to use a sword.
Right, but it's a
They're
pretty.
going to hoard it, but it's a powerful magic weapon.
Right. And there's a fine tome bound in red leather.
Yep, you could do that too.
I don't think that would be wise, given that if she can read, we're doomed.
She doesn't always read the hoard is not stay.
The other thing we have is we
Got
could.
a jade brooch, then it kind of pops out a jade brooch and a silver candelabra.
True.
So it's got
I don't have much praise, I just have a lot of healing potions.
Victor has nothing useful. Except for an invisibility potion, which he's not going to use right now. Considering you're going to defend at this point. Because, So,
We also have this at some point if we need it.
oh, wow.
What is that?
Potion of Frost Giant Strength. What does it take you up to?
Your strength equals 23, which is +6 strength.
Sounds.
Spell attack modifier will then be whatever 6 plus whatever your wisdom, efficiency, or whatever other bonuses are. I'm just going to offer this to the two fighters, just as a won't do me no good whatsoever kind of a gift.
This is nice.
But hopefully we don't need to use it. This,
Don't want to,
this
but I'm
evening.
thinking I'm just trying to prepare.
+6 strength.
Yeah, just trying to prepare for if something else comes our way after we've pacified the dragoness. Okay.
So, given time, I'm going to say let's not
Yeah. Right.
tackle this problem now.
Right.
Let's just kind of wrap up what we're dealing with
Yeah.
now.
So we're gonna go to Leilon.
So we're
and
gonna
talk
go
about it a
to
little bit next
Leilon.
time?
We've
Okay.
already gone to Leilon. We got
Have
the
we talked
gold.
to anybody? Oh
we
yeah. Right.
talked. We dealt. We dealed. We've done. We can either swing by Inyar's tower on the way there, or on the way back. Your guys' call when we
We
convene
can do
again.
it again.
What are we? Why were we? Oh, you mean?
Inyar's tower is where the Chimera crew is being put together. So.
We can decide that next
Yeah,
time.
like I said, when we convene again, we can decide that. In the interim, long rest benefits for all.
Mm-hmm.
And we will gather. For now, we're headed for the lair of Old Nobel, yes?
Yes.
Alright. Anything else you guys want to do before we wrap this up tonight?
I don't think so.
Thank the dungeon master for a good evening.
Alright. Then that's where we'll wrap it up tonight. Everyone, I appreciate you coming along for this adventure. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on post notifications if you haven't done that yet. Share it on social media so your friends can get a taste of what you've been up to. And stay hydrated, stay adventurous, and we'll catch you on the flip side.